if you're osteopenic, it might be the right opportunity to consider some treatment options. For me, those fall into one of four pillars. One being nutrition and medication management, two being postural, three being strength and impact training, and four being balance. So those are kind of the four buckets that when people come in to see me, I want to know where they're at on each of those different sectors. So there can usually be opportunity for improvement on any one of those four. And that's why people will come to see a geriatric trained physical therapist to hone in on one of those to help with their low bone mass.
I think it's interesting that we were talking offline about my mom and how she had fallen and fractured some bones in her leg. And then when she went to get it fixed, they were like, oh, you have low bone mass or osteopenia. And she had no idea. So I think that this is kind of a wider problem than maybe people recognize. Aside from having an actual fracture, are there any other signs of low bone mass or maybe osteoporosis or osteopenia that people can kind of self-diagnose?
Yeah, and that'd be falling into the screening tool category, which I definitely do several in the clinic to determine like if you are at a higher risk for fracture, which is mainly what my main priority is when somebody comes in with low bone mass, is just not having a fracture. Yes, there are ways to improve your bone mass, but step one is just not having a fracture. So one of the easiest ones that you can do at home is called the rib to pelvis distance. And I think I should be able to demonstrate this, but the distance between the bottom of your ribs and the top of your pelvis is a certain distance. So if you're standing and you can place about 4 of your finger widths between those two bony landmarks, you're at a low fall risk or a low fracture risk, sorry. And if you have 2 or even 3 finger breadths, you might seek further evaluation, because what that tells me as a clinician is that your spine, which houses your rib cage, is starting to curl forward, and we call that a thoracic kyphosis.